round. We go now to the preview for the second one, where we have the PNW Alliance against 35-12 and 35-38. Hopefully they can stay on their wheels this time.
Yeah, I don't think we saw the true alliances here for either alliance. I think we're going to see a different match, and it's going to be much more competitive either way.
Definitely. I hope to see this match go a lot more like the last quarterfinal we just saw, where both alliances play a lot better, and we really see exactly their best in this next match.
Okay, show us your best. Let's go down to the field.
Okay, Logan, are we ready for this?
Was born ready for this.
You're born ready for every match. I love it.
That's true.
Let's get over to red. Here they are. They want to win. They're winding up. It's 29-10.
Jack in the butt.
Their alliance partners, we have 2046.
Bare metal.
Ignore that happened. And rounding out the alliance, also from PNW, it's 1983.
Skunk Works Robotics.
Over on the Blue Alliance, the pride and joy of Michigan. It's 35-38.
The Robo Jackets.
Their alliance partners, the alliance captains, team 35-12.
Robotics.
And rounding out the alliance, it's 29-90.
Hot wire.
Our field is green. We're ready to get this match underway. Let's get the gates closed. Referees are ready. Drivers behind the lines. Counting it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, quarterfinal 2-2, our red Pacific Northwest Alliance. Whoa, look to close things out. 35-12, flies across the field and hits the opposing portal. That doesn't seem like that was supposed to happen. Red Alliance now, and darting over for that central scale. Oh, they lose the third cube, and the scale's tilting back towards blue now. But very evenly balanced on that central scale. No clear advantage coming out of Autonomous. It's going to come down to who can stack that scale the strongest. 35-12, nicely recovering after that initial crash across the field. Spartatronics going all the way over. Seems like there might be a penalty inbound on that. Oh, and the Robo Jackets losing a cube, but Spartatronics making it up. And on the other side of the field, Bare Metal also dropping a cube. The scale more like a seesaw at the middle of the field, swaying back and forth wildly. 3 Red Alliance robots focusing on it all at once. The name of the game for Red is to own the scale. Blue, meanwhile, focusing attention elsewhere around the field. I see a robot going for the red switch. I see a robot going for that exchange zone. It looks like they may have realized, just as RSN was talking about earlier, hey folks, maybe we're not going to win the scale on this one. We can win without tipping the scale. Uh-oh, looks like the Robo Jackets down in midfield, out for the count. This is really unfortunate. 2v3 happening again in this match. Again in favor of the Red Alliance. Unless those Robo Jackets can get cycled back into things soon. There's all sorts of trouble for Blue, as Red out now to a 45-point lead. They've got that scale dominated. They've got their red switch, and they're about to take over Bare Metal. And Robo Jackets coming back to thunderous life as they slam into Skunk Works Robotics. It's 3v3 again, folks. With 45 seconds left, we've got ourselves a match. It's going to come down to switches and power-ups. Blue not going to be able to switch the tide on that scale. They're not even trying to. They're trying to overload both of the switches. Maybe use some forces and boost to get back up to it before a final hang. 30 seconds left, and it is time for the climb. 29-10, Ratchet high up in the sky. 35-12, uh-oh, here comes the fourth. 29-90, hopping on top, and 35-12 goes up, 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 up. It's good. They're holding it. 15 seconds left. Blue Alliance trying to get that levitate so they can face the boss. Meanwhile, Skunk Works scooting into position next to 29-10. Red Alliance with a huge advantage. They're just going to hold it there as we count down in 2, 1, 0. So another hard-fought, hard-contested match. Unfortunately, another robot dropping out for the Blue Alliance. That's pretty rough, 2v3. Hard to come back from a situation like that. We're going to see our final scores. Figure out if we're going to a third match or if we've got a team moving on to the semifinals. Folks, we got a score up on the big board. By a score of 400 to 304, the Red Alliance takes quarterfinal 2-2 and advances to our semifinals. But folks, a huge round of applause for the Blue Alliance, team 35-38, 35-12, and 2-9-9-0. Now over to RSN for a more thorough breakdown of that match.
Red moving on to the semifinals after that 100% intentional autonomous where they coordinated perfectly. How'd the rest of the match go for them?
You know, I think it was total domination here by the Red Alliance. They were ahead on the scale, they were ahead on the switches. They had good coordination except for that autonomous part, but that's the robot's fault, not the team's fault. So I think it was a very well played match.
Yeah, Blue Alliance getting a little bit of trouble there with 35-38 going dead for a few seconds there in the middle of the match, but the Red Alliance, the P&W Alliance here, they got to improve and get two robots hanging at the end of the match if they want to be more successful in the semifinals, because every point's going to matter there at the end, and they only had 29-10 up in the air at the end of the match.